Hi girls, just wanted to say hello and to show you another video that we made. Hope you enjoy it. We'll keep it very short. Bye.
Moses and the Bulrushes.
Moses in the Bulrushes, written by Katherine Sully, illustrated by Simona Sanfilippo.
Once there was a girl called Miriam who lived in Egypt. Her family were Hebrew slaves. There were many Hebrew slaves in Egypt working for the king. One day, the king gave an order. There are enough Hebrews in Egypt, there must be no more baby boys.
The king sent soldiers to all the Hebrew villages. If they found any baby boys, they would kill them. Miriam's mother had a baby boy. "What are we to do?" Miriam cried.
Miriam's mother hid the baby in the house and Miriam watched over him. "Shh, little brother, be good for mother." But when the baby was 3 months old, he was too big and too noisy to hide in the house any longer.
Miriam's mother found a basket and painted it so that it would not leak. Then she wrapped the baby in a blanket and put him in the basket. When no one was looking, Miriam and her mother carried the basket down to the river and hid it among the bulrushes.
Miriam's mother hurried back to the house, leaving Miriam to watch the baby. All day, Miriam hid nearby to make sure the baby was safe. "Shh, little brother, be good for mother." Then from her hiding place, Miriam could see some people coming.
The king's daughter was walking on the riverbank with her servants. She saw something floating in the bulrushes. "Fetch that for me to see," she told her servant.
The servant brought the little basket to the king's daughter. It floated just like a little boat. The king's daughter looked inside the basket and was amazed. "It's a baby boy," she smiled. The king's daughter lifted the baby from the basket. The baby began to cry.
"He must be a Hebrew baby," said the king's daughter. "Poor little thing, are you very hungry?"
Wah!
Just then, Miriam jumped up from her hiding place. "Shall I fetch someone to feed the baby and look after him for you?" she asked. "Yes, that's a good idea," said the king's daughter.
Miriam ran to find her mother, and together they hurried down to the river. "I will pay you money to feed this baby and look after him for me," said the king's daughter, and she handed the baby to his mother.
Miriam and her mother were very happy. They took the baby back home and cared for him until he was old enough to go to the palace. The king's daughter was delighted. "I will bring him up like a son," she smiled. "I will call him Moses."
The end.